Do we want to do one final segment? We've been going on for just over an hour here. Do you want to do our aesthetics?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a very long segment.
Okay, let's go ahead then. Both the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins released their second versions of course, the Nike City Connect uniforms 2.0. You may not have noticed because they look rather generic. I feel like we've seen these jerseys before, or at least similar versions. Like I said, I didn't really even want to do this segment, which is ironic since it's some of my favorite segments are just talking about this kind of shit. But these are underwhelming to say the least. So I'm giving that caveat before we get into it. But I think I have not even bothered to read the explanations, which are always hilarious. So I think you've got them over there. So
Yeah,
I'll be reacting to those in real time, I guess. But I guess we might as well go. You want to start with the Marlins?
yeah, that's what I have up here. So
Perfect.
Marlins are, I like to call this, in my opinion, the Miami Vice jersey.
Yeah, very much. They call them the retro wave, I think is their
Yes,
official term for it. But yeah, the first thing I thought of was Miami Vice. I mean, it's classic 80s kind of neon on top of black background. I forget everything that's going on with those, but yeah, I would easily call them Vice, the Vice jerseys.
yeah, they use teal, which represents
Of course.
the teal sparked a legacy with the inaugural 1993 club. Pink accents like the bright lights that paint an electric glow in the city's skyline, where the party never ends.
By the way, what would you think if they just went back to the teal, black and white, gray uniforms?
I've had no problem with it
I think
whatsoever.
they'd be fucking awesome if they just went back to a retro. Of course, they're Miami, they're not Florida anymore, so they'd have to do a. Actually, they could take their current logo set and just change it to teal, black, white, and gray, and
Yeah.
I think it'd be tremendous.
The word mark pays homage to the past. The Miami word mark is like a time traveler channeling classic elegance, reminiscent of the Florida Marlins, with lettering as energetic as the city's roots.
It,
What?
it was the yeah.
What?
So it's like similar to their original word mark. Is that what they were trying to say?
I
Like
guess.
I
I
didn't I
don't.
didn't see that. I mean, again, I haven't looked at it in a while. I saw it last week, but I
Uh,
didn't catch that part at all. I just saw Miami Vice, basically that logo.
yeah, the horizontal pinstripes. This dynamic reflects the evolving culture of Miami's, whose beat embodies purpose and uniqueness.
Oh my god!
But
All right.
this is the one that got me, because this is the first jersey to actually call this out on it. As we talked about this before we got on
Mm.
the air, they decide to call out the advertisement on the sleeve
Yeah, it's like
as part.
is it ADT
Yes,
security? It's like a stop sign shape, like an octagon, and
yes,
but they've added the color those team colors into it or something.
right. ADT, which is a pillar sponsor of the Marlins, debuted a new colorway for Retrowave. Like the uniform, ADT honors a storied history while embracing a promising future. The
Oh my
logo
god!
blends retro elements with modern flair. It symbolizes innovations rooted in tradition. What?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
Way to get the plug in there.
And then the jock tag, from beaches to the
Everyone loves a
ball.
jock tag.
Yes. From beaches to the ballpark, the Marlins celebrate the Sunshine State and embraces the history, celebrates today, and looks to build a legacy for tomorrow. I don't even. The funniest thing in this article I pulled up, they do not show a visual of the jock tag, which is really weird.
Oh, that's weird.
It's by MLB too. Um, I think the last thing to point out, which is the hat is the area code of Miami, which is 305 or 305. Is that famous? Because
Yeah, I hear 305.
you do? Okay.
Yeah, you definitely hear 305 all the time. I mean, I used to listen to the Dan Levitard show based in
Uh-huh.
Miami, so maybe that's part of it. But 305 is pretty. I think when like LeBron James was in Miami too, I think that came up a lot. So maybe that's the only reason there's any kind of connotation that I'd recognize. But it is something.
Okay. Moving over, because that's about all I got to say. I think the jersey's pretty shitty.
Oh, we got to give
So,
our ratings at least.
yeah, I'm going 2 thumbs down. I'm not going to hesitate.
Yeah, I've got 2 middle fingers down as well. So that's
Did I say
total shit.
2 thumbs? I meant 2 middle fingers down.
Yeah, come on. Those aren't your thumbs.
But I got 2. This jersey's so bad, I'm giving it 2 thumbs down and 2 middle fingers down.
Wow, that's a lot.
Word Hole Media.